Hey everybody, Shark Scrapper! We've got a mystery box. Come on, let's dive in, see what we got here. Place is getting almost as bad as Ian's shed. Da, 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 da. Come on. Oh, here we are. Open it the other way, dummy. Motorola power line filter. That's a nice little box. I may keep that for shipping little stuff in. Power line filter. Negative ground installation. All right, well. I know that I'm gonna have some people say, you should have put that up on Marketplace and tried to sell it. Because I get that comment all the time. But I have no way of testing this thing, and even though it's new in box, I would have no idea if, you know, what's going on with this. And if I put it up for sale, you and I wouldn't have fun scrapping it to see what's in it. Now, would we? However, having said that, I have two more. So I'll hang on to those two, and if there's anybody out there watching this video that absolutely wants one of these, give me a holler. And I help you out. This is for hooking up to radios, because you see it says 2 radio. So and it's just a big old transformer. Yep, just a big old transformer. Oh, bother. Let's see here now. I do like this DeWalt bit set. Metric, it's got metric, it's got imperial, got everything I need. All right, now we need to get a hold of the nut on the other side of this thing. Keep stuff from spinning around. So we get some wire out of the way. Now then, let's see. Be able to do that. Nope, my finger doesn't. My finger won't cut it. There we go. Now that one. And That lets me get you out of the way. That's just a big old capacitor there. You are too big to get in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good enough grip with the needle nose. We'll find out here in a minute. That don't want to work either. You know what? Let's try something though. I just jam it down in here. I might. Nah, that don't want to work either. All right, let's see. Are you skinny enough to fit down in there? That might work. What? Let's see here. Let's see here. Maybe I can get this wire out of the way. Do you want to cut? Okay. Now we'll get you out of the way. Let's see. That did not do the trick. Ah, that one worked. This is a lot of work for just a transformer. I tell you what. Did that do it? Yay! I think I did it. Yay! All right, get the wire out of here. So there's our transformer. There's actually some pretty heavy duty copper wire there. That's solid core going in there. So I know there's going to be copper in there. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to chuck that in with my small motors. Copper bedding motors. Yeah, we'll throw that in with shred. Yeah. Yeah. Shred. And a little tiny piece of aluminum. I tell you what, people have really been enjoying the last couple Twofers I've done, so let's do another one. Here are the entry boards, control boards for a security system of some sort. So let's dive in and take a look at it. I ended up with a box full of these. Wire. Don't really think that we're talking about a whole lot here, right? We got a couple of boards. Wire off of here. If you're new to my channel, my yard lets me leave the connector ends on. Well, even if you're not new to my channel, my yard lets me leave the connector ends on for my number 2 insulated. Many yards will require that you cut those ends off. They also allow me to put ribbon wire in with my number 2 insulated. I know there's a lot of people that like to go after these because these are frequently brass. I just chuck them in with my wire. Ain't nobody got time for that, as my friend Ewaste Mike would like to say. Okay, so the wire's all gone. Now we have a bunch of Phillips. Little transformer, we'll throw that in with our small copper bearing motors. I know some of you are thinking there could be aluminum. You're right. My yard doesn't care. If it's big, obvious aluminum, then they'd rather I not put it in with the motors. But these little things, they're not that worried about. All right, so here are the buttons. Here are the gold pads. So nice, you know, gold Enig there for the buttons. But really not much here, right? We've got some power stuff here. Got this switch here. Let's see what do we got going inside of here. If we can get it off relatively easy, we'll see. Yeah, so some people like to get after that copper. There could very well be some little silver connectors in there. I don't mess with that. There's a IC here, but this is peripheral low grade. We have visible gold and some components, mostly power stuff. So at best peripheral low grade. I'm putting it in my mid grade because I don't sell my peripheral low grade to board sort. It is not worth it once they add in the postage. So mid grade. And this is the LCD screen. So that'll be some sort of peripheral. All right, now we take a little vice grippy things here. By the way, you can get these. You can get, I think, pretty much every tool you see me using, you can get from my Amazon store. Just go down in the description below and follow the link. Yes, I get a small commission off of the sales through that, and I use that to help with our shark adoption project. Okay, so we straightened out those pins. Now we can pry up the screen. Get over there. All right, gold, some more little gold, some yellow tantalums. Underneath of these little dollops is a circuit. So I'm going to throw this in with my peripheral high grade. It doesn't have a whole lot of circuitry on it, but it also doesn't have a lot of junk on it. So I'm going to throw that in with my peripheral high grade. The LCD screen goes in the trash because I don't have here's a little shred frame. I was saving LCD screens in the hope that I would find someone to buy these, because the material that's inside the screen that actually makes the letters and things that you see is called indium tin oxide. And indium is a rare earth metal. Anyway, but I had yet to find a buyer for them, so they're going in the trash. If I find a buyer for them someday, I'll start collecting them again. And it's not just me. I've done a lot of research on this, and a lot of folks are looking for a buyer, and there hasn't been anything come out of the woodworks yet. All right, the rest of this is plastic. There's little brass in here for the screw posts. I don't go after that. If you want to, you can try to go after that. Try to break that out of there somehow. I'm not going to mess with it. I've got a few to get through. Not that many. It's not that bad. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed today's twofer. I am going to keep working on this stuff and sweating because we're going to be in the high 90s today. Yeah, another hot one in Florida. I'm going to save you the trouble, though, and put a link up here to take you to more shark scrapping videos. There'll be another link that'll pop up. That'll be a video that YouTube thinks you want to see, and then there'll be a round thing in the middle. That's to help you subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of Shark Scrapper. Have a great day.